What is going on, everyone? It is Tyler McKinney back here again, and let's get back into the MLFB, and we got our new head coach, Shea. And this is a guy who has literally been around pretty much every form of football you can imagine, from the lowest of college all the way up to the big leagues and dealing in the big leagues. He has personally worked with guys like Matthew Stafford, who just won the Super Bowl, Sam Bradford, RG3, Josh Friedman, and kind of the list goes on from there. He has recently been working with the Spring League, and he was with the Aviators. He was the head coach there, and so it just makes sense for him to fall in line here with the MLFB. And listen, this is not a hire that, you're going to go and, wow, that was a great hire. This is just one of those where I think for this league, where they're sitting at, where they are, who they are, this is a good hire for them. For me, I think that this is kind of one of those middle of the road. And listen, this is the second head coach. If they wanted to start things off good, they started off great with Jerry Glanville. Terry Shea has a really, he's very reputable. He's definitely helped develop a lot of guys, so I think that that's very good for them. But I think to get those wow factors, the next few guys need to get, more recognizable, so to say, outside of, those of us who have been following these alternative spring leagues for a while and know him and who he is. The guy's got a remarkable resume, no doubt about that. Now, let's go ahead and let's talk about the USFL real quick, because we're going to be getting the rules released tomorrow. And, if you're watching this, it's Tuesday night right now, and I am looking at it, and I don't think that there's going to be anything that's really going to stick out here. One of the comments that was made, though, is by Kyle Aletta, who's the first pick for the Pittsburgh Maulers. He's their quarterback. He kind of mentioned something about, them doing like the XFL with like a 2-point shootout type of thing for their overtime. I think that that's great. I do not like the NFL overtime. I think that the way that they do it's just convoluted. If you're going to play it like that, you might as well just play a full quarter, if you ask me, or you go into something kind of like college, or like a shootout type of thing where both sides get the equal opportunity. I don't like the one play thing that they do in college now, back and forth. I like kind of the first couple overtimes where, you start at the 25-yard line and kind of go in from there. With this, I think that it's fine with it. I think that what you're going to see is it's going to be pretty much NFL rules. I think you're going to get about probably 95 to 90%, 97% NFL rules. And the places where they change them are going to be those places where they need to get the time under control so that they can fit within these time constraints that they have kind of, built for themselves. Whereas, a lot of times with the NFL broadcast, they built in that extra buffer time for themselves so that they can accommodate the extra time for whatever reason with it. So, as I look at this, I don't think you're going to be too shocked about any of the stuff that's going to be coming out tomorrow. But we'll see it. We'll break it down. We'll look at it. So for right now, that's kind of where we're sitting for that. Training camp has already started. Looking forward to hearing stories from that and discussing those and seeing where guys are working out, who's standing out in camp, who might be the guys who are looking at being starters, being studs on these teams, who are going to be these diamonds in the rough, these guys that rise to the top and who are going to be elite in this league, the PJ Walkers, so to say. It'll be really interesting to see as that transpires. As always, guys, I want to know your thoughts down in the comment section. Let me know down there, and we'll continue the conversation on down there. All right, listen, guys, I know that you're busy, and I know that I'm busy, so let's get on out of here. You have a good night. Bye.